All right, folks. What's up? We back. A little different. I know. A little different background. I decided to bring the show upstairs because it was getting a little cold in Icebox Studios. Shout out to my boy, Trap Nerd. Go get your hats. You know what I mean? TrapNerdCreations.com. But it was getting a little cold down there. So I wanted to bring the show upstairs. It's my living room, you know, instead of my regular spot. Now, looking at something. Quite a few things I want to talk about tonight. Most of y'all are gonna hear this on playbook. Actually, everybody's gonna hear this on playback because I'm not even streaming this one. I'm not even streaming this one live. I'm going straight playback because I wanna get into some things, and I don't feel like dealing with the live stream and all types of craziness. It'll be uploaded soon enough. I want to make sure something is happening on my phone while I'm doing this. Okay, it is. All right. So let's first start with an update. I remember I brought y'all this story where I was telling y'all where homeboy was trying to reduce his age. My man was trying to reduce his age by 20 years. They told him, get the fuck up out of here. They told him to get the fuck up out of here. They got him all the way the fuck up out of here. Because this shit is stupid. You know what I mean? I didn't even want to go read if he was going to appeal or not. He just need to leave this shit alone. Like I said, I'm glad they denied this because I always look at the criminal element that can come out of things. If we start doing all this, be accepting, be understanding, and we live in this little whole shit festival world. I'm going to get on to that later. Because what we're going to talk about today later on is going to be about the liberal hypocrisy. We're going to talk about that later. But this is the kind of thing I think about. I'm like, all right, cool. You want to be, whatever you want to be, but let me think about the criminal elements that can come out of this. Now, if the criminal elements are something that I don't want to happen, or I feel like, all right, that's a little too much to happen, then I'm sorry. I can't argue for your right to be whatever this shit you want to do, this 20-year age gap. Because then when you get these 35-year-old men saying, hey, I'm 15. 20 years is the benchmark. I'm 15. You know what I mean? That's where I go with a lot of things because I can't have that. I just won't have it, to be completely honest. So I'm glad he got his ass denied. I'm glad he got denied. It's gonna be I'd say a rather quick show, but I don't want to say it's gonna be too quick. We'll see. You just know I got a few things I want to touch on, and then I'm gonna get into the main topic. I'm gonna get straight to my points in each thing I want to touch on. Now, let's go ahead and go to this fuckery right here. Check this out, y'all.
David Stringer heard making racially offensive remarks, this time saying African Americans don't fit in.
Everybody looks the same, everybody talks the same, but that's not the case with African Americans and other racial groups because they don't melt in, they don't blend in, they always look different.
I did reach out to Stringer over the phone this morning.
Mr. Stringer, it's Dennis Welch with CBS 5 News. How are you?
He made it clear he did not want to talk to us.
I'm sorry, I'm not taking any calls.
I wanted to just ask you why you think that
I have no comments, sir. I'm not taking any questions. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm just not taking any questions.
But you are making comment.
While Stringer didn't comment, the incoming Speaker of the House, Rusty Bowers, lashed out at his GOP colleague.
Trying to rein in what I'm feeling in my stomach.
Earlier this year, Stringer was seen on video saying there wasn't enough white kids to go around.
It cut off at the end, but the point I want to make is in the beginning there. See, this is why I'm happy we are in the political climate that we're in now, because we are now exposing these people, and we're exposing to the world what a lot of us have been saying for years of how these people feel about us and how these people in positions of power feel about us. That is a lawmaker. That is a lawmaker who feel like whites are more superior than everyone else. Why is that person making laws? He should only make laws that pertain to white people. He should be doing things that strictly within the white community. He should be governing over any other body of people or group of people besides white people with that type of thinking. I mean, let's just be completely honest. With that kind of thinking, he should not be governing anyone but white people. Talking about there's no white kids to go around and all this other crazy shit. Well, stop governing everybody. Go govern some white people. If you feel that way. That's some bullshit. We don't fit in because we're culturally different. We don't fit in because we refuse to assimilate. We refuse to integrate. That's why I don't understand. Listen, y'all know how I feel about the whole integration idea. I felt like it should have happened naturally. It should have never been forced. It should have been a natural progression. Who knows if we will be fully integrated today if it was left to a natural progression. I don't know. We just are culturally different. A lot of people are. That's, again, we're going to get to the liberal hypocrisy because it's all leading to the liberal hypocrisy in regards to that. I'm going to break it all down for y'all now. Break it all down for y'all. Now, in that particular case, that Arizona lawmaker, they ask him to resign. He won't. And if he does, he'll just be transferred to another job. Another job with some with political power, or maybe a job where he can actually go govern the way he wants to govern without interfering with anything. I think I got like a booger in my nose. Let me do this off camera. I don't want y'all. Let me turn the camera a little bit. I don't want y'all to be seeing me doing nothing crazy. One moment. I'm sorry. I'm keeping this in here too. Keeping it in there. All right. Things happen. You know what I mean? We're going to treat it like a live stream. So things happen. Nevertheless, I want to get it off. I can't use my phone to help me because that motherfucker update. Apple came out with a new update. Which I'm happy it finally did because my phone be making a little fucking thing that be like, this last call is no longer available or some weirdo shit. So I'm glad Apple has finally made the proper updates. And what you know? Comments on me knowing nostril. It's disgusting, but I'm sorry, y'all. You feel me? My phone has been updated. Yay. Yay. Who is this texting me? Yay. Alright. My phone has been updated. Okay. So, back to what I was saying. So, if he does resign, they're just going to find another position of power for him. So, that's just how that's going to happen. We know that's how it's going to happen. There's no denying it. We don't need to act like it's not going to happen. We don't need to do that because we know what's going to happen. I just like shedding light on things. I don't have to over articulate anything. I just like to shed lights on things. Shout out to the Savoy Show for posting that video. You know, I got that right off his Instagram page, so go check him out on Instagram where you can see a lot of things he do for the culture. So shout out to him, man. Really appreciate people like him because they're giving a lot of information and you know, tap into a lot of information, and they're able to disseminate that information out to the masses. And somebody like me can pick that information up and elaborate on it, point it out to people that don't know who that is, or whatever. A lot of people say, well, I can just go to them. Well, some people enjoy listening to me talk about some shit. Motherfucker, fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? And what I'm doing right now is I'm going to test out this premiere feature on Facebook. So this is going to be the video that I'm going to try it out with. Try out this premiere feature on Facebook. So if you're tuning in, shout out to you for being one of the first people to help me try out this premiere feature. It's going to be dope. So, you know, let me know how it is. Send me feedback, stuff like that. Because it's going to look like it's live or whatever, but it's not. But I will engage with y'all. So I'll be able to engage with y'all and while y'all watching the playback, whatever the case may be. So that's gonna be dope. Or listen to the playback, however I want to do it, because it is gonna go on the podcast as well. I always do that. I like to give people different options. Some people like to listen, and then some people like to watch it. The unfortunate thing is, if you don't watch it, you miss the visual aspect of it, because I show pictures sometimes, videos, things like that. So that's where you miss out at on regards to that. I got something else to show y'all in another world of this, craziness. I was gonna show this video. It happened locally of a cop killing, but it was just a situation that I didn't think it would be necessary for me to show. Out of respect to the family and things of that nature, I don't really show. Y'all know I don't show those kind of videos, and I'm not gonna start doing it just because it's local. But speaking of cops, I want y'all to check.
Senior Patrol Officer Curtis Argenbright was accused of raping a woman in handcuffs while on duty. The 36-year-old victim had checked herself into the hospital for alcoholism, and police were called after she was accused of stealing. The hospital agreed not to press charges if Officer Argenbright took her home. It was on that journey the woman claims Argenbright forced her to have sex. But it's not what he did that's getting attention. It's his punishment that's now making national headlines and causing outrage all over the internet. One woman tweeting, 90 days. For real? That's just disgusting. Another posting 90 days because the judicial system doesn't see women as people.
That's it. I mean, do I really need to elaborate on that? Do I need to constantly remind people how America has shown it don't give a damn about women? Do I need to constantly remind y'all that, or do y'all get it now? Or will y'all ever believe me? You know what I mean? Will y'all ever believe me? Because I've given y'all I give y'all so many examples of how America does not give a damn about women. I tell y'all this all the time. And it's just like I'm talking to a brick wall. So I'll just show y'all that, and I'll let y'all, decide how you want to feel about that. Because it's up to you. At the end of the day, it's up to you to feel how you want to feel, whatever the case may be. That's your prerogative. That's your decision. You feel me? That's yours. I can't control the way you feel. I won't try and control the way you feel. Now, I want to show y'all a few things. Let's just get to it. I mean, I gotta show y'all a few things. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. There's this new thing out called blackfishing. Air quotes right there. What it means is that there are white women who are changing their style and changing their look to pass as black women. Now, Emma Hallberg denies the accusation, said I haven't done anything to make myself look darker. I get the tan naturally when I've been in the sun. What about your hair? I mean, this is clear blackfishing. I don't even want to hear all that. You're going to hear a lot of people complain, oh, now we can't tan, and now we can't have certain hairstyles. What else are you going to take from us? See, what's happening is there's a lot of people who feel like they're getting things taken away from them because the things that they naturally stole are now being told, no, you ain't stealing that. We're not rocking with that. We got something to say about it. And now all of a sudden, you're getting your things taken away from you. You have an issue with it. This is blackfishing. This is women trying to pass as black. This is blatant. I mean, look at this shit. Look at this. I want y'all to see this. Clearly, that's blackfishing. This one over here, too. Clearly, blackfishing. I just want to blow them up for y'all. And clearly, blackfishing. So, I mean, there's no denying this shit. She's pretending to be black to get followers. Well, why don't you be yourself and get followers? I'm confused. I thought like everyone's supposed to be treated equal. Are you saying that the black models are getting more love, or the black models are getting better looks? I mean, this girl right here, the front page chick, she's not a bad looking girl. She's not a bad looking girl. She's not a bad looking white girl. What's the black fishing for? Now the other two, I don't know what they look like. This one picture look a little old, so I don't know. I don't know about all that. But this one right here, I'm sorry. This one right here, she's not a bad looking girl on the left. Or right, whichever one it is for y'all, the white one, the white version of her. Why? What's going on here? A little bit of self-help, self-hate? What's the purpose of this? And then, of course, you know they go and dig up this one. You know they went and dig this one up. They say she the queen of it. They say she the queen of blackfishing. I never felt like Ariana Grande was trying to look black. Ariana goes with a high ponytail look. I never felt like she was trying to look black. And that never came across my mind. Now these other ones, and that's not giving Ariana Grande a pass, you know what I mean? But these other ones, this is blatant. This is blatant right here. Let me get this one in the front. Let me get that one in the front. This is blatant. She even got the braid. The whole look. Look like she got surgery to pull this off. This is blatant. Why though? Why? I don't understand where this kind of mentality comes from. You know what I mean? Where does this mentality come from? Because it makes no sense to me. There's no logical reason to want to do something like this. You know what I mean? I always understood the tanning and everything, whatever. You want to get a little darker tone because you feel like that looks good. But this is next level. This is next level. Is this for followers? This is what y'all kids resorting to? For followers? For some likes on Instagram and whatever the case may be? Because what happens is people go get to digging and they find things out and they catch fire and then they start exposing the whole situation. The whole situation has been blown up now. Blown up. Now y'all want to cry and say y'all getting internet bullied and all types of stupid shit. Nobody feels sorry for y'all. This is unnecessary. Like I don't understand why y'all feel like this was a necessary adjustment to your lifestyle. This isn't anything. It took a lot of work to do this. It took a lot of work. Y'all did this through tanning? This how y'all got it done? Through tanning? Did y'all use bronzer? I think that's what you call it. Stuff that make you look like a different color. Bronzer, what is that called? The buffer? What is that? For the darker skin, huh? The darker skin that everybody else say they hate. Everybody hate that darker skin, but everybody trying to get that darker skin. I'm confused. Which one is it? Is it love or is it hate? Because this is just blatant disrespect right here. This is crazy. Y'all probably stealing jobs from other chicks who doing it naturally. And none of these, I don't understand it. None of these, like, I don't get it. None of these girls are bad looking girls. I don't understand it. I think these two might be the same people. Her and her. These two might be the same people. It look like, I don't know. Y'all gotta fix that, man. And then they say the queen right here. Y'all gotta fix that. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it sounds like some self-hate in your blood. That's what that seemed like. Let me get these off the screen though, because I done made my point. I let y'all stare at them because I know y'all in disbelief. Like, why would somebody do this? This look crazy. And there's gonna be some other ones that's gonna say, well, of course they do. They did it. Look at us. We're queens. We're this. Whatever the case may be, it's some fucked up shit. Some twisted shit. Some sick shit. I have a daughter. I want her to love herself as she is. Nothing else. That's a complete not wanting to be yourself kind of thing. That's deep rooted shit right there. It's either that or it's for some paper. One of the two. You feel me? One of the two. Now, I wanted to talk about liberal hypocrisy. You know, these liberals have been sickening me over these past few months. They really have. They say we're in, stop here. They say we're in this big melting pot. They say we all supposed to live amongst each other harmoniously. They say we all supposed to get along and everything's supposed to be hunky-dory and peaches and cream. We're supposed to share cultures with each other. That's these, you know, this is what America's supposed to be about. I don't want to just say that. It's just the liberals. Now, in particular when it comes to the liberals, though. I mean, liberals, you know, live in the hood and how many live in the suburbs? Conservatives are country folks. Liberals are city folks. In general, of course. I'm not talking absolute, I'm talking in general. So if the liberals are city folks, why is there such a wide gap between the suburban liberals and the hood liberals? I thought we were supposed to live amongst each other. I thought you cared. I'm not liberal, but I was one. I woke up and we don't need to even get into that. But we're supposed to be this big melting pot in America, right? We're supposed to be this place of like sunshines and rainbows. But as I said earlier, I truly do not believe that we are all meant to live amongst each other the way they say we are. I truly think it's your natural instinct to gravitate towards people that you are comfortable being around, comfortable speaking around, and comfortable in, I don't know what it is. Let's just stick with those two. You're typically more comfortable with people that look like you or people that come from the same background as you. So we got generations of people who come from the same background. Excuse me. I'm tired, y'all. This diet is killing me. So if you're supposed to be around people that came up the same way as you did, look like you, things like that, how are you supposed to also in the same breath be all hunky-dory and live amongst other people? Then you got these ass wipes called PETA, which I think I gotta show y'all this graph because it's honestly hilarious to me. It truly is, and I want to get this one. Let me see if I can get this up here real quick. I can. Perfect. I want to get this graph up here for y'all. I want y'all to see this shit, y'all. I'm not playing, y'all. This is a real graph that PETA tweeted out from their verified Twitter. From a verified Twitter, PETA tweeted this out. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look. I want y'all to just read that real quick. Read it. For my audio people, I know y'all like, why the fuck would you do that? We can't read, we can't see it. Damn, son, why would you do that? They said PETA's got this thing where they saying they don't want us to use no more animal references when it comes to these certain slogans and phrases and things of that nature. So, here's one. Instead of kill two birds with one stone, say, feed two birds with one scone. They'll probably die if they eat a scone, so you're still killing them. So kill two birds with one scone is what they're pretty much saying. Instead of be the guinea pig, say, be the test tube. Instead of beat a dead horse, say, feed a fed horse. That's the dumbest one on the list, I believe. It says, instead of bring home the bacon, it says bring home the bagels. Instead of take the bull by its horn, say take the flower by the thorns. Y'all know a bunch of these motherfuckers from PETA got together, sat at a round table, and came up with this bullshit and say, this is a great idea, put it on a chart, we're going to tweet it out. This really came from PETA. You hear that train? This really came from PETA. I'm not making this up. But y'all wondering, how does this fall into hypocrisy? This PETA shit don't. PETA just retired. I just want to talk to y'all about that. Or what's the word for fucking completely moronic and idiotic and all that whole other stupid shit? I need to get a dictionary up so I can, because I don't want to say the word retarded, to be honest with you, because I know people with kids that are mentally disabled, and people I care about with kids are mentally disabled, and I never want to disrespect anyone I care about in any manner. So I want to get that. I'm gonna take that completely out my vocabulary and just come up with I'm gonna come up with some smarter insults. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Just expand my insult game. Be out here on the insult game talking crazy. But the hypocrisy with the liberals. See, the liberals act like they're so for everything. They're so fat. They're for women's rights. They're for men's rights. They're for everything. But the problem is the overcompensation. So right now there's a big Me Too movement. There's a push for women's rights. There's a push for people of color. But it has gotten to a point of overcompensation. Now what they're doing is, the Me Too movement in particular, the women's rights movements, these are the women's rights movement in particular, they say, hey, women have been treated unfairly. It's time for us to get our just due. It's time for us to get treated fairly. Men, they're like, okay, that's fair. I don't disagree with that. Women are like, why don't you disagree? You know what? Since you don't disagree, then guess what? We need to kick you in your fucking throat, step on your neck and your head, and then we're going to get ours that way. By stepping on you. And men like, nah, I ain't with all that now. Oh, you must be misogynistic. Oh, your problematic thought process. Oh, Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up with that stupid shit, the fuck are you talking about? Dudes be like, how can you be so problematic to women? Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, the fuck are you talking about? That should be the one catch-all phrase for anybody who be spitting that bullshit. Man, woman, trans, whatever the fuck you are, I don't care. I like to send equal opportunity slander. One thing you'll learn about me is I treat you equally. Best believe I'm going to treat you equally. I'm going to treat you nice and fair and treat you nice and equally, because you're going to get this slander. I don't give a fuck what you are. What you identify, I don't care about none of that shit. You want to be treated equal, you're going to get this equal slander. And if you say that stupid shit, say, hey, we owe it to the women to bow down and kiss their ass. And that's basically what problematic means. Problematic just means, hey, you're not bowing down and kissing ass. And because you're not bowing down and kissing ass, oh, you have a brain? Oh, you're objective to our agenda? Oh my goodness, you're problematic. Your toxic masculinity is a problem. Bitch, shut the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, bro. Man, that you mad problematic, man. That's mad misogynistic to say that you're not gonna kiss women ass. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, what are you talking about? That's what it has come to. It's come to, if you're not kissing ass and going with it, whatever they say goes, no matter how extreme and stupid and crazy that shit sounds, you're problematic. If you say, nah, I'm a man, I'm not bound down to none of that fuck shit, I'm gonna still do what men do, and I'm gonna handle myself as a man. Your toxic masculinity is what's wrong with this world today. Maybe you should go cry and you'll feel better and you won't be so aggressive. Bro, man, you need to get a good cry in. I get a good cry at least twice a week. Bitch! Shut the fuck up. The fuck are you talking about? That's what we came to. We have come to this. We have come to a time where a fucking Christmas song is getting banned from the radio. I mean, first time I heard a Christmas song, I just heard it a couple weeks ago. And it's hilarious because I heard it a couple weeks ago and then I get tagged on Facebook by a coworker saying, hey, look, they're banning the song we were talking about. We were giggling about the lyrics. We were because we were looking at the lyrics not from the 1940s perspective, but from the 2018 perspective. And I was like, man, if this song was played this time, if this song was played in 2018, they'd get that shit right the fuck up out of there. And what happened? Somebody undug it up and said, oh my God, get this song the fuck up out of there. They're trying to get Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer the fuck up out of here. I mean, this is what I was talking about. This is what we fight back against. This is why we don't just allow just petty bullshit to slide. You can't, because then it turns into extreme shit like this. This is what we're talking about. We're not making these things up. This is what we're talking about. I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. I don't. This hypocrisy is crazy to me. You're saying you want everybody to be treated equally, but then you're doing this overcompensation factor into it. And now you're saying, hey, you owe us, we owe us, you owe us, you. Fuck out of here. I'm good. No, I'm not rocking with that. That's not happening. No. So chill with that hypocrisy. Y'all not really about that equal. Like, y'all not really trying to put in that work. Because the moment when somebody be like, what if I say, all right, yo, you know what? Y'all liberals, y'all claim to be so equal rights. Let's go ahead and talk about you. Well, you're toxic masculinity. We have to take care of the girls. You men have been getting taken care of forever. Man, fuck out of here. So, y'all little hypocrisy, y'all hypocrite asses, fuck y'all. Fuck each and every one of y'all, in the words of the cussing pastor. I know people like, man, you got some wild videos. Like, how you gonna explain this? Or, how you gonna explain your way out of this? I say what the fuck I want. And I'm honest. And I'm just gonna be truthful. I'm gonna speak truth to power. And that's gonna be that. It's nothing to debate, argue, or cry over. Because that's just going to be your own personal problems. But anyway, man, make sure y'all follow me on all social media at it's xmarv, ITSXMARV. Make sure you follow me on all social media. Subscribe to the YouTube. It's important that you subscribe to the YouTube because I'm trying to get my subscribers up and my views up because I'm going to eventually be moving most things to YouTube, especially video content. And just continue to grow my community from there and go from there. Make sure you shop my boy, Trap Nerd Creations. Go to trapnerdcreations.com. Go shop my boy. You know what I mean? He gonna get you tight. He gonna get you right. Got all the custom gear and all that stuff. Fire. You know what I mean? I had to bring this one out for y'all. I got 2 of these. I told him to get the navy joint. You know what I mean? I need the navy blue joint. But excuse me. That is yawn. But anyway, I'm out of here. See y'all next week. I'm sorry I was late. I was only a day late on the episode, to be completely honest with y'all. Sorry I was late, but I was just so exhausted and I couldn't do it. So I'll holler. Until next time, we're going to be on time and on schedule next week. So I'll holler at y'all. Peace.